Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, nice to see you. I suppose we're all a little bit feeling flat that we never got to be together at Amplify. Such a shame. But there is some wonderful news that was going to be announced at Amplify. It is actually on our partner portals, and I am going to share with you. But more importantly, I know for many folk, you can read stuff, but it often doesn't make sense. And also the most important thing is, how do I apply it? Now, there are some people, some leaders that are kind of doing all their own personal vids on all of this. Now, I'm not going to do a personal vid because what I want to do is share with you all that the easiest way to get duplication is to keep it simple and not have any personal brilliance. Because if we have personal brilliance, then we may be excluding people in the team that actually would try something and in this case wouldn't try because they think, oh, I could never do it like that. So what I'm going to do is just show you exactly how this is, and then I'll explain certain things. So I'm going to share my screen. And what I am sharing is my partner portal. So I suggest you get a notebook and pen because it's better to have a short pencil than a long memory. Okay. Writing notes is a good thing. So on your desktop, as it's known, or dashboard, what you want to do is click on here, the news, on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, there are various items that are all important, but this is the one you want to look at. New bonuses to help you and your new team earn more. This is fabulous. This is absolutely fabulous. So introducing 2 new milestones. Now, what I've done is I've copied and pasted all this, and I've put it on a couple of sheets, because I don't know why I seem to learn more when it's actually on a printed piece of paper. And it's a little bit like I seem to learn more when I write. And on a Zoom call last night, I learned why. The psychology. When we scribe, as you would say, write, physically write, it's like your memory gets it twice. You listen to it, you read it, but then writing it, you're actually imprinting it in your brain again. So actually that's quite an important thing to note. So I would say to you, please write notes, it helps. So it says here, Team Purple have not only helped thousands of households save on their bills this year, but also introduced thousands more partners to earn an income with UW in this time of rising costs. To help new partners succeed and go on to build their own teams, we're introducing 2 new bonuses and improving an existing one. Plus, we're making changes to group residual income, known as GRI, to help everyone earn more. So what's changing to help new team members? Well, from yesterday, Monday the 12th, there are 2 new bonuses that will be introduced between the position of qualified distributor, and qualified distributor, remember, is a partner that has 3 customers, and that can include themselves when the recruiter signed them up and then gave them back their own customer. Yeah, so that's what a qualified distributor is. And it's between qualified distributor and future team leader. And future team leader, remember, is somebody that has a minimum of 6 customers. They have 2 partners, one who's a QD, one who's a partner with at least 1 customer, but between all of you, 25 group. Okay. Now, to help bridge that big step to achieving future team leader, because it is quite a big step, isn't it? From 3 to 25 in a group. All right. So it is quite a big step. The recruit that brought the partner in will receive a £100 mentoring bonus. So let's introduce what it's all about. There's a position called qualified distributor 1 star. Sounds great, doesn't it? And there's also senior qualified distributor. I've already started to call that squid. Okay, so we're increasing the bonus for future team leaders from £200 to 250 and adding a 100 mentoring bonus for recruiters here. How does it work? Now, folks, because I said to you, I don't want to be what would seem as brilliance. Why change what has already been done? So right now, I'm going to say to you, there is actually a little video that I want you to play outside of this, and it will be really good. It's really easy. Okay, so make a note. It's, as you can see, it's only 5 minutes 30, but I'm not going to do that because I want to show you and carry on. So here's the important item. So a QD is somebody with 3 customers, which can include their own. Now, I want you to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. There's something incredibly exciting about this new system. Anybody got any teams with people that have never got to QD? Yeah, lots of people never got to QD. Do you know what's so fantastic? The company has just reset the clock. Oh, wow. They've said all those people can now gain from this. How fabulous is that? So here's your first pointer to write down. Make sure you phone all those people that never made it to QD. Now, not the ones that got to QD and fell away, all right? All the ones that never got to QD. That is a task to write, something to do, terribly important. And I bet some of them have been left to sort of like just sit there for a few weeks or a few months. Actually, do you know what? Even if you've not personally recruited them, if you are a leader, a team leader, or you've even got a team and you're not yet a team leader, actually you are a leader. This is a point that's important to do. Okay, so here we go. The very first position is QD 1 star. QD star. Sounds fabulous, doesn't it? So what makes a QD star? Somebody that gets to 6 customers. Now, in an ideal world, we'd love them all to be double gold homeowners because we earn the most. And that's without, you know, it is. But those 6 customers can be customers of any kind. All right. Now, when you get 6 customers and you recruit 1 partner that has the little star next to partner, means they have to have at least 1 customer. By the way, that can include their own customer, that you sign them up as a customer and they become a partner. All right, just for clarification. So QD star is 6 customers, 1 partner. Do that, this is the big thing, do it within 1 month of achieving QD. Yes, and there's a wonderful £200 achievement bonus. And then the mentor, that is the person that recruited that partner, they get a £100 bonus because more than likely they are working with them. Isn't that fabulous? So this is the thing that's important. It's 1 month from QD. So that's why I'm excited. All those people that you've got in your teams that never made it to QD, they are basically getting an amnesty. They're resetting the clock and saying, come on, you can come on in. The price is right. Isn't it great? So what's the next position? It's senior qualified distributor, SQD. Okay. 6 customers, notice it hasn't gone up, minimum 6 customers, which one can include that person's their own, but now there's 2 partners that each must have a customer, and again that can include their own customer. But notice this, between all of you, there needs to be 12 group. Yeah, so that can be in any formation. So you could have that one partner, that QD has 6 customers, and one of the partners say has 3, they've already become a QD. Or you could have one of them has become, has got 5 customers, the other one's got 1 customer. Or you could have more partners in there. But as long as there's at least 2 partners, each with a customer, and that partner that's a QD has got 6, hear this out, do it within 2 months of becoming QD. There's an achievement bonus of £200. Wow. Everything hinges on the QD start date. Isn't that fabulous? Look at this money. And then the person that's mentoring, there's also a £100 mentoring bonus. Now, I need to point something out in all of this. We are not talking about QDs, right, that get partners placed in their team. This is QDs that are personally recruiting and you are mentoring them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So now, here we go. The stepping stone. Future team leader. Please note again that that original person that becomes future team leader, the minimum requirement is 6. They could have more. They're bound to have more. But they now must have 2 partners minimum, one that is definitely a QD, and a QD is with 3 customers, 1 partner that has at least 1 customer, but now between all of you, 25 group. And guess what? That's within 3 months of joining. All right, so 3 months. So what you've got here is everything is happening from QD, but future team leader is 3 months from joining. Okay, now notice they've now increased the achievement bonus. Wow, from 200 to another 250. So actually achievement bonuses on top of all that upfront customer bonuses and group income and residual income. Notice there's £650 in bonuses on the table, all within 3 months. And then the mentor can also get another £100. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that fantastic? So I'm going to stop the share a minute, and I'm going to ask all of you, have any of you got any questions on what I've just gone through there? Please put your hand up. Have I been nice and clear? Is it all clear there? I think the most exciting thing for me is the fact that they've reset the clock. So all those people that possibly never, okay, achieved QD, I'd say that we as upline, as leaders, we have a responsibility to ensure we physically pick up the phone. Please don't text, don't WhatsApp. Sorry, that doesn't count. It's not communication. Do remember what communication is. Communication is 2 ways. Intonation and passion is listened. All this texting, messaging, Facebook messaging, WhatsApping, it's not communication. It's a one-way street where you send a message and you hope and pray you'll get a message back. And of course, no intonation, no passion. So that's my big message about this wonderful new position. Now, there is more to share with you, because if you now scroll down, there is lots of detail. Okay, lots and lots of wonderful detail. It says, what else is changing? Insurance will no longer be considered one service type for the purposes of group residual income. Guys, this is more money. Instead, home insurance, boiler and home boiler and home cover, income protector will be considered separate services. Now, I want to clarify, because I know there can be some misunderstanding here. This is that you get, you know, pence per service on group income. Yeah. So if you're a QD, you get 8p per service. If you are a team leader and so forth, it goes up. So now you're getting more, but please don't get confused. Home insurance, which could be buildings and contents or just contents, that is not a core service for customer bonus. Never has been, never will be. All right, just to clarify that point. The core services are broadband, energy, mobile, income protector, and boiler cover. All right, there's 5. Earn double group residual income for full fibre. So you don't lose out if someone takes it instead of ultra, ultra plus and a phone line. So when people would take, say, ultra and home phone, that was 2 lots of group residual income. At my level, I get 11 pence. So that would have been 22p. Now, when full fibre's been taken, that's only been now 11p. So I've actually lost. Now they're saying, no, we're going to double it. So you've not lost. Wow, this is really good stuff. So actually, there might be quite a few people that are going to earn more money. All right, really very, very good. And what people probably didn't understand was some people did take boiler cover and income protector. They took the lot, and insurance was just like group income at 11p for me would have been just one lot of 11p. If somebody's got all of those, that now for me is 33 pence on the group income. If you're a senior team leader, it would be at 10p. So there you are. It's like 30p instead of 10p. So there we are, more money being given to us. And earn group income for non-energy services from those customers on the priority services register. I don't know if you were ever aware, but if somebody went onto the priority services register, we didn't used to earn residual income. And now we're doing it also on group. So again, they're giving us more stuff there. Brilliant. So there are facts, all right? What are the eligibility requirements? Now, I've gone through this in quite a lot of detail for you, all right? I'm going to just clarify something. Sorry, I've told you something wrong. Future team leader, the milestone is when they reach within 3 months of achieving QD, just like QD 1-star and senior QD. Everything is from achieving QD. So there are lots of people, I think, that we need to call to help. And then there's the details about the mentoring bonuses. Okay. When can you receive mentoring bonus? Well, the mentoring bonus comes into play when you've got at least 6 customers yourself. You have graduated, okay? It does not affect supporting bonus, which is wonderful. All right, that's all still in place. And it doesn't affect any of the existing commissions. So something I want to share with you now on another page, I think I've got it ready. I just want to ask you all, are you seeing a double page spread where it says number 4 residual income? Could you just nod? Yeah, great. So this is the opportunity booklet, ladies and gentlemen, that if you type into your search on your partner portal and put compensation plan, this comes up. And I want you to notice on page There we go. Page 30, I think it is. There's all about the group residual income and what you earn. Okay. And then I want you to notice on page 28. Yeah. Here's the new between QD and TL. It's been added in. So please note it says time restriction none, because it's all dependent on the time they get to QD. Everything is from QD. So no requirements to QD. Once they're QD, it's all about 6 customers QD star with 1 recruit. Senior QD is 6 customers minimum with 2 recruits. Remembering that these people must have at least 1 customer, which can be their own. Future team leader is still 6 customers as a minimum, 2 recruits as a minimum. 1 must be a QD and 1 must have at least a customer. And please notice the group requirements. Well, that's no group, because a QD is just a QD, somebody with 3 customers. That's minimum 12 group, minimum 25, and then there's all the bonuses. So it's been added in to the opportunity booklet too. So let's go back to this. So lots and lots of wonderful information there. Here's the big one everybody asks. Oh, sorry. Just let that go. New milestones are officially introduced on Monday, the 12th of September. However, anyone who has met all the requirements from the 1st of September will be paid. When will I be paid the bonuses? The first payments of the bonus will be made in the October commission run, and after that will be paid in the first commission run after the appropriate cutoff. That makes sense. Absolute sense. Now, there are other things that I want to go through just very briefly. If I go back to news, hold on, where's the beginning of it? Here's news. This is most important, ladies and gentlemen, kickoffs. There are 3 major events in the UW calendar. The kickoffs at the beginning of the year, the annual conference, which used to be March, has now moved to April, and then Amplify, which is autumn, which sadly we've lost out. Okay, so in Wales, hosted by national group leader, there's Derek Thomas on the 7th of January. On the same day, you have a choice. The Heart of England Conference Centre, hosted by senior group leaders Stuart Ritchie and Jaswant Ray. Well, I've already made my decision. I'm going to 2 this year, and I've already booked this one on Saturday the 7th, because this is all about building team, these people. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then there are also hosted by national network leader Les Wyndon. There's Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 22nd you can book. And then there's also Stockpool, Sunday the 15th, hosted by national network leaders Stephen Longworth and Robin Brooks. Now I've decided to have a nice change, and I'm going here, and I'm personally going here as well. Now, in addition, well, you just click on, and I want to also say to you, very, very important. I'm going to go back a page now to the dashboard. Let's just have a look. I want to find it. I think actually it'll be under live events and training, maybe. Is it here? It should be. I don't know if it's saying. If not, I'm just going to tell you. I can't find it. That's weird. Right. Let's just stop the share. Folks, most important, the annual conference has been released, and it's on Saturday the 22nd and Sunday the 23rd of April. It is the one that you book everything around. You put it in your diary now, you book your hotel, you don't have to pay, you can book, okay, without paying yet. What you don't do is say, I'll leave that. Now, I'll tell you why, because most of the hotels have already been booked up. This morning, I spent half an hour trying to book at hotels and they were all full. I've got into the Telford White House, where I've stayed on a few occasions before. Didn't get into the ones I wanted, it doesn't matter. I've booked the Friday night and the Saturday night, so that's the 21st and the 22nd, because I will want to be there both days so I can meet team both days. This is not like Amplify, it's not like a kickoff, this is enormous. And if you've never been or attended before, you're in for a shock and a lovely surprise, because there's about 5,000 people each day and it's funny. So that's got to go in your diary as an absolute must. Next is the kickoffs. Okay, really important. I just feel that I need to tell you that, because so many people will just go, oh, I'll do that later. And then they're, oh, I can't get anywhere to stay. If you want to stay, not a good idea. All right. So sharing my screen again. I'm going to go back. Hang on, move us. Go back here. I'm going to go back to the news. And just the last thing is bring people to the table. Now, I'm not going to go masses on this because this is for you to read, but basically you will have spotted on your partner portals as you scroll down your dashboard that there is a new promotion, and it's literally all about having a Christmas feast worth sharing. And there are 3 levels. I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to say that's for you to read, because, you know, to become an independent distributor, a lot of this is about looking for yourself and also teaching your team to look for themselves, because otherwise you could end up speaking to thousands of people eventually and explaining to them all what to do. This is about having a good look. And it says, take a peek inside. Oh, wow. There is some nice, stunning stuff. And I tell you what, last year, it was rather nice not buying all this. So you can see, like, all this, no, they even allow for vegans, level 2, oh, all sorts of stuff. Look at that. Level 3, now you're going nuts. Champagne, all sorts of stuff. Look at that. Oh. How about not having to even think about buying anything in terms of Christmas? How lovely is that? And you know what's so good, folks? If you take to heart and you really start recruiting and start calling some of those other people, do you know what? All that comes naturally. It just happens. And while you're getting the food and the drink, you're also gaining points for holidays. So you do the work and activity once and you get customer bonus, you get personal residual income, there's group income, there's all these other bonuses now, there's leader bonuses, and it goes on, and you get holiday points and all these other points for everything. So folk, I would say to you, have a good read of your partner portal. If you're in Teen Dream under Shelley Barker tonight, we're going through this again, which is wonderful. This is being recorded and I will make sure it goes out onto YouTube, and I'm now making it public because I know a lot more people are coming in on it. And I haven't played what Paul Stevens has said, because do you know what? You know how to press play and watch and listen. All right. But what I hopefully have done is clarify the important things is. So let's think about people at the moment. Let's be honest. The government look as though they're doing something grand, and I'm just going to say it the way it is. No, they're not. They did what they did with the petrol. So petrol went sky high, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It nearly hit £2, and then they gave us 5p off. Did anybody see that 5p off? I didn't. Okay. And they've done the same thing. They've promised 80% rise October, 52% rise January, 17.5% in April. And now Liz Truss is saying, oh, we're only going to cap it now for 2 years at the average of 2,500. Now, let's get this clear. It's still about a 26.8% rise. With the 54 we all incurred in April, they've doubled what anyone was paying this time last year. For many people, that's a lot of money. And I'm going to quote, some people cannot save their way out of this. They have to earn their way out. And I'm hearing on the radio all the time, people are getting second jobs so they can earn more money to cover all the food prices, petrol prices, rents, mortgages, everything going up, not just fuel, not just energy, everything going up. We've got an incredible opportunity at a tenner, no risk, and in the space of, wow, 3 months, they can have bonuses of over £650, plus all the other customer bonuses, and now the income that will come in afterwards, and group income from bringing people in. I'd say we have a duty to let people know. We have an absolute duty to let them know, okay? It's very, very sad what's happening, and I don't think this is the end of it. And as much as this cap we're being promised is for 2 years, all of us are going to be paying for this in taxes in years to come. It's going to be tough the next few years, for sure. We're all going to be paying for it. So it won't be the end. So folk, go out there, share the word, don't do anything. Don't try and be personally brilliant. Follow the system. When I'm in front of someone, there is a presentation and I say to them, look, I could do this in my sleep, which is true. But actually, I'm going to repeat what's on the screen because I want to show you there could be some people that really would like to earn some extra money, and all that they need to do is read what's on the screen. Now, if you do that, you have duplication. And actually people go, they nod to me, they go, yeah, fine, that's all right. Because you've now got their acceptance that you are doing a presentation without boring them. There's a good reason. And that way you will get more partners come in. I did an appointment yesterday. I went a very long way because I believe in face-to-face is what really builds rapport. And I did 55 miles there and 55 miles back from the Romsey show, an appointment. But I got 3 instant referrals and a partner out of this. That was well worth it. And we've got all this in place. I'm very, very excited. What I'm more excited about is not just all the new people, but the people that are sitting there. They've never reached QD. The company has said it's an amnesty. We're resetting the clock for them, and they've got an opportunity to earn all of this that they never did. Folk, I'm going to go, otherwise I'll be over time. Thank you, and I will make sure this is recorded. Thank you ever so much. Bye-bye.